Namaste and big hello. Welcome to Happiness with Hema. With me is Nandini Gulati, and the topic of the day is Unlock Self Healing, Healing from Within. So let's start. As you all know, that I'm very passionate about wellness, holistic lifestyle. So we will be talking about that only. Well, let's start today. Yes, Nandini is here. Hi, Nandini. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm very good. How are you?
Absolutely fine. I was just telling my viewers, like today we are meeting a very powerful personality, and we are talking about very powerful subject that is self healing. Let's decode self healing in this topic. And with me is Nandini Gulati, who transformed her own health journey after facing multiple health issues and very chronic ones, and now inspiring many people to heal themselves naturally and get healthy by itself without the need of all doctors and medicines and all that. So before you can heal yourself, so let's decode this topic. And so, Nandini, welcome to my page, Hema Dadwal. First, give a little introduction of yourself to all the viewers who are watching.
So, I work as a holistic health coach and I help people reverse chronic diseases and live medicine free, completely naturally and completely by themselves by empowering them and focusing on food, lifestyle, nature, connection with the self, healing the mind, all of those things.
Beautiful. And you're living in India. Which part of India?
I live in North India, near Delhi, in a town called Gurgaon or Gurugram.
Okay, that's great. So, guys, so Nandini is with me from India, Gurgaon, and I'm from here, Singapore. We are connected here. We'll be addressing many questions in this. I see many people joining in, viewing it here. Please, you are free to ask any questions. We will definitely love to address. And also, I'm going to keep this live on, like, I'm going to saving this live as well. So don't worry if we missed out any question. We are going to address that as well, as Nandini will be collaborating in this live with me. So, Nandini, your healing journey begins after facing multiple chronic ailments where you decided, that you want to heal yourself and you want to, there was a turning point and you decided that enough is enough and I definitely need to heal differently. So, what was that? Just enlighten us about that.
Um, for me, the turning point was when I felt that my doctor didn't have the answers I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a time that I read a medical paper written by an MD, which spoke about I had a diagnosis of an autoimmune disease, and that paper said that they had done a lot of studies, and it was published in a medical journal. And food has a lot to do with autoimmune diseases. So I applied some of those principles. My markers improved. When I went to the doctor, he said, "Wow, you don't need to take this medicine, your ESR has become much lower than before, and so on and so forth." So I said, "Would you like to see what I have done?" And very innocently I thought he will be able to help his other patients and they would benefit as well. So he said very nonchalantly, "Yeah, okay." So the
Mm-hmm.
next time I printed the whole paper, clipped it nicely, I presented it to him when I went for my consultation, and he took one cursory look at it and he said, "What is this?" I said, "Remember, I told you I read a paper about food and autoimmune diseases?" And he said, "This is all bullshit. Take it away." And he literally threw the paper at me across the desk. I was so shocked
Mm-hmm.
and I became speechless. And I said, "Why? What happened?" And he said, "This is all rubbish. This doesn't work." I said, "Listen, but it's published in a medical journal and written by an MD, like one of your own kind." And he
Mm-hmm.
said, "हाँ, पता नहीं क्या हो जाता है इन लोगों को, खराब हो जाता है इनका दिमाग." So basically, he dismissed the whole thing, uh,
Mm-hmm.
even though he had seen the results in my health. I
Okay.
was so crestfallen that day because he looked at me, Hema, and he said, Nandini, I know you want to heal yourself and you keep doing all these things. Listen to me. Nothing can heal you. You have to be on lifelong medications. And I said, okay, I'm just curious. If I leave medications, what will happen to me? And he
Mhm.
said, you on a wheelchair.
Okay.
And it crushed.
Wow.
I went home that day. I was so depressed. It took me 2 3 days to recover from this prognosis that he had given me. And after that, I just, something inside me said, this is not the way. He does not have
Wow.
all the
I'm
answers you're
already
looking
getting a
for.
goosebump
It's
listening to
fine.
your story. Nandini. So
Yeah.
how, let me, can I ask you, may I ask you like, we are talking about like how many years back? Like how old were you that time?
This is in 2008.
Okay. So your journey started
Yes.
from 2007
2008
onward.
was the
But,
diagnosis. So that's about
okay.
18. So I
Okay.
was 40.
So 2008 was a time, the turning point for you that you have like self reflected that no, I think I have to like, and I'm very proud of you that, there's like many less people who take actions. So you have
Yeah.
taken some action for yourself first, stepped up. Wow.
Yeah. So
So
I'm
when was
very,
it?
very grateful in hindsight to that doctor because
Mm-hmm.
he shut the door of allopathy for me. And I realized that I'm not going to find answers here. By knocking on his door or allopathy's door, I'm knocking on the wrong door. And I
Mm-hmm.
realized that the door I needed to knock on was right here.
So beautiful, very inspiring. So when you first stepped into holistic healing, what was the biggest thing you discovered that completely changed your understanding of health? If in short, you can let us know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my teachers, he said to me that disease is an illusion. It doesn't
Mm.
exist. And I just looked at him dumbfounded and I said, what do you mean it's an illusion? Because I feel so much pain in my body. How
Mm-hmm.
can it be an illusion? He said,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it is an illusion because it is a lowered state of health. You're just experiencing a lowered state of health. When you work
Mm-hmm.
to improve your state of health, you will
Mm.
see that the disease just fades away. This completely
Beautiful.
shifted my paradigm. I had
Wow.
absolutely no idea that it was possible
Mm-hmm.
to live disease free
Wow.
because
So
of all
this,
the stuff that the doctors had told me earlier.
so disease is illusion, guys. Underline this word. Beautiful. So Nandini, many people lose hope during chronic illnesses when you are going through so much of pain, and you just tend to go very down. So what kept you going emotionally during this your self healing journey? And also, like, above that, top of that, your doctor have disappointed you, or like he just dismissed you that no, this is not the way. So what actually healed you during this journey, and what was like it?
I don't think I can take the credit for this. I probably have to just say grace, the divine, my inner voice. But I guess if there was any credit I have to give myself, it's that I listened to it. I trusted myself, I trusted my inner voice. And I just had this thought, Hema, that if grace, he, she, God, I refer to God as she, if she brought me here, then
Mm.
I have a purpose. She will look after me. I
Yeah.
just surrendered to the divine grace and I said, okay, this is part of my journey. I have to accept it. Didn't
Wow.
come easy. It didn't come
Mm.
easy. But ultimately, I had no choice. I just surrendered.
Okay, so I'm reading these, many people down here. Thank you, Suchi. Miss Suchi is a very big, here influencer here, and thank you, Gobin, Pradeep, Kor. He's also like, I don't know, he or she. They are also like saying exactly what you said, that that disease is illusion. So thank you for encouraging, and many more people. I'm like not able to answer everyone, but please, if you have any question, anything to address right now, you can always put it up here. She, okay. Gobind Preet is a she. And please kindly also let us know which part of country you are talking in and you are connecting with us. So, Dandini, you now inspire other to heal naturally. Was there one recovery moment where you truly felt, yes, body can heal itself? You know, that awakening moment, which was that for you yourself? Yeah.
I don't think there was any one moment, Hema, but slowly as I started to walk on the path, slipping and sliding, because it's
Mm,
not like I learnt about this way of eating and living and I just adopted it and everything was lived happily ever after. It wasn't like that.
mm. Okay.
I adopted, then all my cravings came back, I slipped, I adopted, I went for a travel, everything slipped. So like that it was slipping and sliding. However, after a few months of keeping at it, I noticed that my inflammation was lesser, my fingers were less swollen, or I
Okay.
would feel that my body has more energy, that I can do more than I could do before. So there were small signs along the way that gave me the clue that I was actually healing at a very deep level.
Yes, actually, the this process of healing is very gradual, but with my experience also as Nandini, I'm also into wellness from very long. I'll say, in fact, from the childhood, because our parents were also very well disciplined and they have always installed this, that we have to be consistent. And when we are consistent, we will see the signs are. And if you like, you might have seen very clearly because you were ill. But if you're not ill, because these practices are kind of, even if your body is healthy, how to protect yourself for the lifelong illnesses. So it's all these practices. I think whatever the naturopathy is, or natural way of healing is, that you have to stay consistent. Don't wait for some pains, or don't wait for some illnesses, but just stay consistent with these healthy habits. And definitely all these small things give you more push to keep going on for this kind of practices. So from illness to become a wellness educator, and I think you have also written a cookbook. You are a co-author of some cookbook also. So how has this journey transformed you as a person, Anandini?
It's given me meaning. It has given me purpose, and there is so much fulfillment now when I help others, and I witness their transformation. I feel blessed that I have been given this knowledge and the opportunity to heal myself. Uh,
Mm.
that I'm able to offer it to others. And for
Mhm.
me, one of the greatest joys of my work and of my life is to witness people transform within a matter of weeks, and to lose the fear that the pharmaceutical and medical industry puts in us, and to regain their trust in their body and the confidence that they now have everything they need to heal themselves. And then they go to the doctor and the doctor says, you don't need this medicine, you're healing, you're feeling, and they themselves feel so much better. And their families, who are very skeptical initially, they start jumping in and doing the same because they see the transformation in that person. So that's the
Yes.
gift that this uh, journey has given me.
Wow.
And I
I can, yeah, yeah. Because, even in my experiences also, I've seen these kind of, changes gives, or these kind of, when you are giving back from your experience to others, it gives you immense satisfaction, which no amount of anything can give. Yeah. So definitely I can feel you. So नंदिनी, अभी बहुत सारे लोगों ने अभी ज्वाइन किया है. For some people who are hearing this word self healing first time in their life, or in their, like, I'm sure they might have heard that, but if they are hearing it not very, like, casually, but they are just hearing it first time, self healing. So what does it actually mean in a simple way, if you want to explain to them?
So let me give
And
you an example. We all lived through COVID, right? And did you notice that during COVID, the air became clearer, the visibility was more, we could hear birds chirping? Did you guys notice?
um, I think everybody, the world have witnessed that. Yeah. Mhm.
Exactly. And in
Mm.
the Ganges became cleaner, right? the
Mm.
ecosystem started to come back to life.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what we are part of, Hema. Our body is an ecosystem. It is a self-healing, self-generating,
Mm.
self-cleansing, self-propagating mechanism. That's what the ecosystem is. It did not require any inputs from
Yes.
us. In fact, it required us to sit down and be quiet and sit in one place, and the whole, uh, the world started regenerating. The ecosystem started cleaning and
Mm.
coming back to life. Same thing happens with the body. It's the same analogy when our teachers tell us to meditate. Meditation, you're doing nothing. You're just sitting. What is going to
Mm.
happen in meditation? Okay, so
Mm.
detoxing, eating natural, self healing is the same as meditation. You do
Yeah.
nothing, you get out of the way, you stop interfering with the system,
Yeah.
you in
That's
fact start supporting it. Then the body heals itself because it is a self healing mechanism.
very beautifully. Yeah. That reminds me, Nandini, Abhi, recently, because, I'm very passionate about farms, soil health, because what we are eating is also affecting, that. So, एक recent मेरा podcast है, which I have done with Dr. Vinod, and he's also a professor, scientist, who is doing natural farming. And he said, even farming maybe, that chaudhary mat bano, you know, don't be a boss of like I'm going to control it. Let the nature does it work. So same like body का जो ecosystem है उसमें भी चौधरी मत बनो. Means don't be try to act smart. Just let the body act. Body have beautiful tendency. कहते हैं ना वो भगवान का बनाया हुआ एक ऐसा सिस्टम है हमारा ऐसा कंप्यूटर है who knows how to heal, but we let that work. So very beautifully you have put across that, in COVID time, we have seen it very evidently when there was not much of interruption and how we have seen the clean air, fresh air, everything was such like, beautiful. So same goes with that. अगर body के साथ ज़्यादा interference ना करो, तो we can see the difference. Yeah. Anything else you want to add in that?
Yeah, I think the reason we don't trust our body is because we are so fearful. कि
Hmm.
पता नहीं क्या हो जाएगा, as if the body is some ticking time bomb and it can explode at any time. But this is simply not true.
Mm-hmm.
Body
That's
is very predictable.
mm,
It also follows the natural laws of cause and effect.
yes.
If you give it the right inputs, it will behave predictably. You can increase your energy, you can reverse disease, you can look younger, your skin can become amazing, all your pains, aches, swellings, all of that can just vanish by itself. Trust your
Mm.
body.
Trust
You
you.
are part of nature. You
Yes.
are nature. We say we love nature, we trust the divine, but we don't trust the greatest gift given to us, which is our body
Yes.
and our lives. So just trust that because this is also divine. Just like you trust God, trust your body because it is created by the same creator.
Wow. Thank you. Yes. Thank you to all people. Actually, they are encouraging, like they are loving what we are sharing, but this is the truth. We are sharing nothing but a truth. Thank you, Kiran. Thank you. Definitely, I would like to connect like minded people, and we should give time to nature to heal. Yes. Beautiful. So, uh, I think we all who are watching also are in the same page. That's very beautiful. And as I mentioned, that let nature does it work. Yeah. So, Acha Nandini, what are the one small habits people think are very normal, but are seriously harming deep rootly, to our health? That's point.
Okay. Number one, eating grains 3 times a day.
Mm.
Okay. And consuming a lot of animal products. Those are very harmful.
Mm.
Secondly, sleeping late.
Absolutely.
Your
Yes.
body needs sleep in order to regenerate, in order to detox, in order to do all the housekeeping that it needs to do to make you
Mm.
feel fresh again and to throw out all the garbage that has been accumulated.
Yes.
So if you are repeatedly sleeping late at night,
Mm.
it's going to deplete you over time. So one of the best things you can do for your health is to sleep on time, sleep early, as
Absolutely.
early as possible. Okay,
Mm.
and uh, I would say number three is this addiction to overstimulation. We can't
Yes. Mm.
for 5 minutes without looking at our phone. Children these days cannot sit at all. They get bored in like 1 minute. So
Yes.
this overstimulation that we are addicted to, and then I
Mm.
would say in terms of food habits, coffee and tea. First thing in the morning, we are pouring acids into our body. Acids
Mm.
burn, and then we are wondering, why are my organs failing? Why do I
Ab-
have acidity? Why do I have
mm.
inflammation? So those would be some of the top ones.
Absolutely. I think you have pointed out very beautiful points. And I always endorse that, lifestyle fix is a like, if you fix your lifestyle, and fixing lifestyle only means that be very conscious, be aware what are you doing, and do it in a very holistic way, which is sustainable, which is doable. And beautiful point, as you said, sleep is such like underrated, like people neglect it like anything, but it is so important. And they say that the sleep is only time when your body is repairing, resting, recovering. So for that sake also, and detoxing, of course. But yeah, all these points are so important and we neglect, you know so very beautifully put across. Thank you, everyone. All the people are really very encouraging. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you can ask. And circadian, then Kiran, one of the viewer, Kiran, she have mentioned that circadian rhythm is something we should, yeah, we should go with the circadian rhythm. It is only always going to help, right? You can, guys, you can free to ask any question if you have anything from Nandini or from me. Please be open. And okay, Nandini, moving ahead, you strongly believe in healing from root. So why is it important to understand the root cause instead of only managing the symptoms? Shortly, if you can, yeah.
Yeah, if you're managing the symptoms, you are going to lifelong be managing symptoms. So
Yes.
let me give you an example. If you put your hand in the fire, it will burn. Okay. And then you
Mm.
put some ointment on it, but tomorrow you again go and put your hand in the fire, and again you put ointment, and again you put. So you're going to do this lifelong then. But
Yeah.
understanding the cause says you understand that I am the one putting my hand in the fire. I can stop that. I don't have to do it. And now
Mm.
it never burns and you don't need any ointments. So going to the cause is freedom, and managing symptoms is dependence on the medical system lifelong. I
Lifelong.
wanted to be completely out of that. I did not want to go see my doctor or fill another prescription again. I was so motivated to not do that
Mm.
I found my path to freedom, and now I'm helping others who are looking for that path.
Beautiful. Yes. Absolutely. I think because we feel that, I think fear or stress, people, stops people to look into all these, but very beautifully put across. One of the viewer is asking castor oil. What are the good effect of castor oil? Guys, I think that's another topic, but because myself personally swear by castor oil, so we can talk about that in detail, because it is beautiful healing. Nandini, do you have any one small tip quickly? Because this is somebody have asked. So castor oil effect.
Okay, so Hema, I stopped. See, castor oil would be better than a medication, 100%. Okay,
Mhm.
however, we don't need any remedies. When we go to the root cause, even the natural remedies are unnecessary, because it's not the lack of castor oil or some herb that is causing the problem. It is
Mhm.
what we are putting inside our body that is causing the problem. Yes, we can use these short term in order to soothe ourselves till we learn, how to eliminate the root cause altogether, and they
Mhm.
would be better than putting any kind of synthetic medication. But I don't really use any remedies at all because they are unnecessary. When you've put out the fire, why do you need any kind of ointment, herbal, allopathic, or otherwise? There is no fire anymore, so there's no burning.
Sure. But yeah, personally, because I feel we are using something or other. So instead of going for, some toxic things, you can go for a natural thing. And castor oil is something which I feel that it's so powerful, you know, be it your eyes, be it your skin, be it your, any, because it's, guys, in short, if from my end, because I would definitely want to do a very detailed topic on castor oil. So I feel that castor oil is something which penetrates very deeply. It's a natural oil, but definitely you should have a very good quality castor oil. Then only you go about it, because there's a lot of artificial things. So when you are dealing with a castor oil, it should be in a glass bottle, and yeah. So, but yes, I truly believe that when you are healed from root, you don't need any external things. Also, yeah, I totally agree with that. Okay, so Nandini, if someone wants to start their wellness journey today, like after listening to our talk or something, if they want to start from today wellness journey, so what are the three simple changes you can recommend, and they should begin with immediately?
Okay, my number one would be hydration.
Okay.
Okay, because all this, a lot of problems are actually linked to lack of hydration in the body. A lot of wrinkling and all this is also linked to lack of hydration. People care about their skin and their hair. If they are
Mm,
hydrated, then they feel better and healthier and so on. So,
mm,
but hydration, not just through water. Water is, of course, very essential, and we ought to be drinking 3 to 4 liters of water a day. But
mm,
not just water, high water content food is the best, most premium, most effective source
mm,
of hydration in the body, which is primarily juicy fruits and juicy salad vegetables. That is where your source of hydration needs to be. So that's my number one recommendation. Number two would be for mental health and stress management to start journaling. Get to know yourself. Who
mm,
are you? What is going on inside you? Doing
mm,
inner work, I feel, is not optional anymore. If you
mm.
want to lead a better quality life,
Yeah,
emotionally, mentally, and all that is very connected to the physical health as well.
absolutely. Yeah.
People would not be able to follow a health regime. They would not look after themselves if emotionally they are not feeling safe. You know,
Mm,
creating safety in the body, uh, getting to know who we are, what's going on inside us. This is super important. The third would be linked to safety, nervous system regulation, making sure that we are able to return to ourselves, take care of ourselves, self care.
yeah.
Putting our needs first for ourselves, right? And taking care of ourselves, because that's the best thing we can give our family, is a person who knows how to take care of herself or himself. So that's
Yes.
what I would say.
Very nice. Beautifully, actually. Yeah, absolutely. This is the gift we can give, our wellness, our good health. We can give a gift to, because we should not be a liability to anyone, but we should be kind of that spark which sparks others. So the best part is be take good care of yourself, self-care, as you said that, Nandini, very nicely, briefly you have explained it. How beautiful. So, how important is food for you? Because I know you are also growing your own food, and I would like to do that podcast separately. We will do that. But just in briefly, if you can tell me how important are the food, thoughts, stress, emotions, and healing process in this healing process of self healing?
Actually, it's all important. That's why it's holistic. It's not
Mm,
about one isolated thing that we need to do, it is about the whole. Like, for example, doctors look at one particular part or one particular organ, and they are super specialists in that. But the
mm,
body doesn't work like that. Body is not made of parts, body is made of flows.
whole, yeah.
There is blood flow, there is lymph flow, there is nerve flow, there is energy flow. So we are
Mm,
flowing whole, WHOLE, system.
mm,
you know. So we have to look at the whole system and see where the system is stressed if we have to reverse any kind of condition, mental or physical.
Absolutely, actually, yeah. That's why, I feel holistic healing, when you're healing or living your life holistically, it's like keeping all the elements, be it exercise, sleep, food, everything. You cannot focus on only one thing and you feel that you're doing the right thing. You have to like tick on all the things, and it's not that tough, it's very easy. Yeah. Because people feel that, oh, it can be very very for stressful to focus here. No, it's very easy. The things are very easy. Actually, self healing journey is very easy, and Nandini Gulati ji is a living example. I am a living example that self healing is not a complicated process, but healing with from doctors or from outer sources are a little complicated, which make the system more complicated. Yeah. So, well, it was beautiful talking to you. A little rapid fire, which I have prepared for you, and Nandini, because I think already 30 minutes are over. It's like time really flies when you're talking. I can chat on this topic for whole day. And
Yeah, so can I.
likewise. So we'll be doing one topic again. I think with Nandini, I'll do that with you about how you can grow your own food, because food is a very major part which we enter in our body every day. Not like it's not like that cream or cosmetic, which we just apply for some time, but food is like you're consuming every day. So we will do that separately in my another page, Farm Hacks by Hema, where I passionately talk about only nature, plants, farmers, soil health, and food. So rapid fire. Are you ready for
Yeah,
that?
sure.
So one food you can never give up.
Mangoes.
Okay. Okay. I love sugar cane though. And
I
that's
love
seasonal,
mangoes
but yes, mango is
also.
also. Mm. And nowadays, hardly people just eat sugar cane raw. I don't like sugar cane juice. I'm talking about the sugar cane,
Wow.
just गन्ना वो जो अपना खेत से तोड़ के खाने वाला, that
What
is, it exercise, it gives a nice exercise to all your body also.
your
Mango, of course, mango is like season चल रहा है, but then you have you grown your own mango?
no, no. I don't have that big a land.
Okay. So connect with those farmers who are growing their own so that you can
Oh,
get the
yeah, I've
fresher one.
farmers for a very long time. They bring
Okay.
their mangoes, yes.
So sunrise walk or meditation?
Sunrise walk. It's also
Okay. Like-minded soul, because for me also, the meditation, I feel, I have made a very long video on my YouTube, activity-based meditation. So whatever you're doing, you can get engrossed in that. But morning sun walk is something which I never feel like to miss, because it's like in the morning only and you feel different. It's like charging yourself, right?
100%.
And I
And also
call
getting
this
sun on your skin is very, very important in your self-healing journey.
very important, very, very important, and
Yes.
it's for me also, it's very important to just go out and charge myself in the morning. So
Yeah.
beautiful.
Sun is
So
the
you're
source of all energy on the planet. So, that's why it's so important to directly take sun on your skin.
absolutely, like, people nowadays know, remember to charge their phones. I feel always remember in the morning, charge yourself in the morning sun. That also, like,
That
before the 9 or 8 p.m., before 8 p.m. sun, if I'll say. But yeah, so that's how I feel it. It is that important. So your comfort healthy meal.
comfort healthy meal keeps changing. I take these snacks in between, which are kind of indulgent for me. So these days it has been sun-dried tomatoes and almonds, but
Okay.
I've run out of them, so I don't know what I'm going to do next.
For me, you know what it is? It is sunflower seeds. I
Ah,
just love munching and with a shell on, so that I'm doing that work of, so I'm not overeating that. So
yeah.
that's my and also one thing is coconut, dry coconut. I make small slices and I always keep it next to me. I cannot do without that. So whenever I'm like craving for something sweet or something, I just grab that. So few of the people were asking, what Hema ji, you are like glowing, and what is a your ras of skin glow, guys, only that. Coconut, raw coconut. Okay, one wellness myth you want to break forever. I think connection. We have lost the connection. Can you hear us, Nandini? We lost the connection, guys. So there were a few questions which I had it to ask, but I think we can cover it in the next blog. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and thank you, Nandini ji. And we definitely will come back again for talking about how to heal yourself with the food. And do let me know in the comments. Kindly comment again and let us know if you have any question, any compliments, any suggestions. Okay, I'm going to see you again with another interesting personality, and stay tuned. And till that time, take care of self and do self heal yourself.